have a little flash into reality of our health. And to help us with that, we have a sweet lady called Cherry Ozoalo. Now, she's better known on social media as Cherry Entafield. She's a dentist who uses entertainment, or let's say edutainment posts on her social media to pass a lot of knowledge about oral health. And it's always a pleasure having you in the studio. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
All right, so I just noticed something.
Okay.
Last time you came, you had braces on.
Oh, yeah?
You don't have braces on anymore.
No, I don't.
Okay, so you need to talk to us a little bit about that. Touch on that.
Okay, that was fashion braces.
Fashion braces?
Yeah, and one is not supposed to wear for too long. So, yeah, I had them taken out.
Wait. Braces for fashion? Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. All right. No wahala, no wahala.
Thank you.
But it's always great having you in the building.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so now, from the images that we saw on the screen during the highlights, I could see holes in teeth and cavities and the likes. I'm always so wary about seeing things like that because it just reminds me of how my teeth actually look. So what do I do if I feel like I'm having those kinds of challenges?
Okay, so first they're called caries or cavities. Yeah,
caries. Okay.
Yeah. So they come because of negligence, actually. That's the bottom line.
Okay.
Yeah. So because if one sees their dentist twice a year as recommended, it can be detected at an early stage, and it can be attended to. Okay. When I say negligence, I mean like there are other factors, there are major factors that cause it. Okay. You know, like sugary food substances, not brushing effectively. Okay. Many of us brush, but do we brush effectively? Brushing morning and night, everybody says morning and night, but how many of us actually brush morning and night? Yeah. And when we brush at night, do we brush at night then go ahead and eat something? You know, so all those things contribute to the fact that these holes can form. Okay. Of course, there is a bacteria called Streptococcus mutans. Okay. That is what actually causes the holes in teeth. So when someone has a frank cavity, it's called a frank cavity, when you can actually see the hole, or the dentist can detect the hole, there are basic things the dentist can do. Okay. Clean it up and cover it.
Okay. Now that's a filling, right?
There's a filling, yeah. Okay. There's a basic filling, yeah. And the science of dentistry has advanced so much that when this filling is done, even the person might not be able to know where the hole was actually. Wow. Because the dentist chooses the exact color of the person's teeth. Okay. And does a very good job in cementing it properly. Okay. Now, there are levels of a teeth, like a teeth has 3 layers. A tooth has 3 layers. The enamel, dentine, and pulp. Now, if this hole or this decay has gotten all the way to the pulp, it won't be a regular filling anymore. It won't be a routine filling. Okay. So a dentist might have to do something called an RCT. It's called root canal treatment.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
therapy. Yeah, you're fine.
So that is something that a lot of people dread because root canal therapy equals pain because that nerve is so okay. The fact that teeth are in your head already, they're it's so close to your brain. It just feels like you feel it even more. Even though pain in any part of the body can get severe, but I'm just saying it's right there in your mouth. It's people out there understand what I'm trying to say without using language. Before it gets to that stage, if we notice we have holes, what do we do?
See a dentist.
Okay.
And holes can actually cause severe bad breath. You know, some people they say, I brush morning and night, but I still have bad breath. You probably have a hole somewhere. Okay. See a dentist, and the dentist knows exactly what to do, basically. Like the filling or the RCT. Okay. Or if it's so bad, if it's grossly broken down, the dentist might have to yank off the tooth. Oh,
that's the one we didn't want to hear, the extraction part of things. But I've spoken to other dentists before that say no matter how bad, that it should be a last resort. Extraction should be a last resort.
Most definitely.
But people just go for extraction because it's considered more affordable.
Exactly.
But what does extraction do to the mouth once it happens?
Of course, the teeth moves.
Okay.
The teeth continues to move throughout life. They only stop moving if they meet each other, which is up and down. Now, if there's nothing down, the teeth up grows down all the way until it starts touching the gum.
Oh.
That's one major disadvantage of removing teeth. Then the one at the back, the one at front, they tilt into the space because there's space. Nature abhors vacuum. So that's what happens. And then the bone there shrinks. And I mean, you don't want to experience that.
I actually can confirm what you just said. You said that the teeth continue growing.
Exactly.
So I do have one extraction experience, terrible experience, I have to say. But then I did note that that gap doesn't feel like a gap because the tooth at the top is filling that space. And it feels like it's a larger tooth. Does it mean that the teeth actually get larger with time, or?
It grows.
It just keeps growing?
It just keeps growing.
Goodness me.
Now, the disadvantage of that is that there's no exact treatment for an overgrown tooth, you know, except trimming. But even that trimming will affect the tooth. Okay. So it's advised that if you remove a tooth, if all other options have been eliminated and you have to remove a tooth, try and fill it back. Okay. Now, there are three major types of tooth replacement. The denture, the one you see old people use, and then the crown and bridge and the implant.
All right.
Yeah, basically.
So crowns, bridges, implants, dentures, all ways that you can fill in those spaces. Dental care has advanced over the years. It's not like it was before. You don't have to just yank it out. Please see your dentist twice a year. Thank you so much for coming to talk to us. Cherry Entafield here. And thank you so much for what you do online. It's really appreciated.
Thank you.
Now we have to move on. We have a quick break, but we'll be back with our final guest for the day.